Hello and welcome. Do give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate that. What is the difference between living consciously and unconsciously? And is there one way to live that is better than the other? Recently, working with a client, she had said to me, why is it that I keep doing the same thing? Why do I keep reacting to the same thing? So when we react and do the same thing, it's unconscious. Because the body and the mind have been programmed to react a certain way when something happens to you. This is why sometimes words come flying out of your mouth which you wish had not. It's a knee-jerk reaction. And it's living unconsciously. So how do you move from being unconscious to conscious? To be conscious is to be present. You see, when you're present, when you live in the moment, then you're not unconscious. You are fully aware, in total awareness of what's going on. But then something happens to us and we get triggered and we fall into that unconscious realm where we end up in a rabbit hole. And you decide that you're going to sit in that rabbit hole, whether it's because of anger or fear. But there's a ladder there in that there hole. And you can walk up that ladder because you can see the light at the end of the ladder. So all you have to do is walk up the ladder. So that's moving from unconscious to conscious, because you're consciously making a decision to do something different. And every time you make a change, you change the programming of the body and the mind. But again, this is an awareness. When you make a change or a decision to do something differently, and you notice that you're behaving differently, you need to go inside of yourself and acknowledge that. So when you're in that place and you go, gee, I didn't react, I was rather calm. You go inside of yourself and say, yeah, we were really calm there. That is great. So what you're doing is you're telling your body and your mind that you are aware of that change you just realized, and that you are no longer that old behavior. It's gone. But you see, you'll get triggered again. Why do we get triggered again? To see how you are coping with the trigger. The more that you do not respond, the more you acknowledge to yourself that you are not responding anymore to that trigger. And you go into your heart and you hold compassion for yourself. You don't judge what's happening. You be conscious. So it's moving from being in that rabbit hole to, do I really want to get up that ladder and go into the light where there's peace and harmony? Or do I want to sit in my rabbit hole? You can. It is a choice, you know. You can say, well, I'm going to sit in this rabbit hole for 10 minutes and be angry. And then I'm going to go up that ladder and I'm going to go stand in the light and be happy and joyful. And then you go along in life and you be conscious. Now, when you fall off that wagon of being conscious and fall into that unconscious mode, you might find that you'll bite your tongue severely. You'll hit your elbow, you'll hit your knee. Someone will beep at you, someone will yell at you. They will do whatever they can. Your team, your guides, your angels will do whatever they can to keep you conscious. And if you struggle with that, then focus on your breathing. Do whatever you can to stay conscious. But at the end of the day, when you're lying in bed before you go to sleep, take that time and run through everything that you've discovered about yourself. How you were calm with this and how you didn't react to that and how you're going to try and do that better tomorrow. Because you see, you're just telling yourself that you're in control and you're no longer going to be controlled. Does it require a bit of work? Yes, it requires a lot of work. But at the end of the day, you will find that inner peace. You'll find that joy and that happiness within you. You will realize that everything that you've been doing, unraveling within yourself, it only brings you deeper into your heart, where you find that love and compassion for yourself and for others. So make the choice. Do I live unconscious or do I be conscious? What is the better place to be? What do you think? Is it better to live unconsciously, keep hitting your head against the wall, or be conscious and realize, oh no, that hurts. I don't want to do that anymore. There you are in control. From my heart to yours, with so much love.